Morning YouTube, this is 21st Century Flower Child here. It is February 3rd, at about 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't know, I'm in Southern California here, and there's a storm going through right now, and basically the weather said it was going to be partly cloudy, didn't say a chance of rain or anything. But right now what you're looking at is pictures of my son's science fair project, and this might tie into the weather a little bit, but I usually do videos on chemtrails, and this will tie into the chemtrails too in a second. But what these are pictures of are basically his science fair project was on cymatics, and that's the study of visible sound and vibration. And what we did was we took salt, we sprinkled it on a plate, and then a metal plate, and then we took a violin bow and we rubbed it on the edge of the plate, and we came up with really cool designs like this. And the violin bow made, against the metal plate, made a very, very high-pitched sound, like super high-pitched, and all the dogs in the neighborhood would bark and everything. It was funny. But anyway, so basically the sound moves the salt grains in these really cool patterns. And if we had used like a really big square plate instead of the oval 14 by like 6 plate that we did, we probably would have come up with some designs that were a bit more symmetrical. But anyway, so to get to the weather, and it's raining and chemtrails and all that stuff, I recently heard that in addition to cloud seeding and weather engineering and stuff like that, the planes are also spraying out nanoparticles into the air, and that HAARP helps mix them around and cause certain things to happen. And I admit I'm not as studied on that as I want to be to talk about it more with you, but I heard that, and then we did this science fair project, and then I look on and telecast at the weather to look at the clouds, and I'll bring that up for you here. And if you just look, I'll try to zoom in a little bit and see if you can see better. Bear with me a second. If you look at these clouds, I'll try to zoom in on the program. This is in telecast weather mapping. I really hope this comes out. I have an HD camera, but the screen I'm looking through is not HD, so let me see if I can zone in on one of the spots that I'm talking about. If you look at that spot right there, you see that flower looking spot in the middle there of the screen? That pattern there looks a lot like the patterns you would get if you had a completely symmetrical plate to use for your cymatics experiment. And there's some other spots. I'm going to move the screen. Like right in through here. Get more of that. Through here is kind of a bigger pattern. Right here is really good. Try to zoom in a little more on the program. Ooh, that might not be good. Hold on. Let me just... That's going to be better for you, I'm sure. Excuse me. But anyway, if you look at these patterns in the clouds, okay, and then you scroll down here, there's the first pattern I showed you. then look at all that. That is just a mess of chemtrails. Sorry if I'm shaking, it's cold. Anyway, just a thought to put out there that maybe that nanoparticle thing in the Cymatics experiment, I don't know, maybe they're kind of correlated. Interesting. Okay, have a good night, folks.